going to talk now about 2-on-1 defense. So in order to understand 2-on-1 defense, first of all, you have to understand 2-on-1 offense. So I'm not going to show you that today, but I want to do a couple of points with offense. So 2-on-1, the power of 2-on-1 is to get an angle. So if I don't have angle, if I push it like that, you see I have kind of 2-on-1, but in reality I don't control anything because we're staying chest to chest, and he now grabbed my elbow, so we're even. Okay? So the person who is attacking you with 2-on-1, he wants to get angles. That's what you gotta understand. You're gonna fight angle. So I got angle, and I drive him here. I can control his elbow, I can control his wrist, but I control angle. So he tried to turn his chest to me, I'm not gonna let him go. So he exposed all his body, and a lot of moves here. Switch, attack, body lock. So that's what you gotta understand. So I get angle, and I put pressure, and make him react. So how I stop it? If you miss 2-on-1, that's what you gotta consider. You gotta save the angle. So when I feel he's getting 2-on-1, number one, I know he wants to get angle. So look at my hips position. See, like he's driving this way, I look this way. That's perfect position for him, but not for me. So what I wanna do, try to save my position driving forward. So when you get into 2-on-1, I can put him here. See my hips, look into him. So now I can put pressure, I got his elbow. And so I already prevent 2-on-1 position. See, we're in an even position. So here's the details on this position. So when you feel he's getting 2-on-1, my arm, you see my elbow, going to the arm pick, right here. If he did my elbow, that's bad position already here. So I can feel it right here. See? Number one. Now number two, my footwork. So I'm fighting because you see, even if you control it, I can turn my legs. I'm free. So when he's coming, I'm here. You see my legs looking into him. And if you try to get 2-on-1, try to get 2-on-1. I just try. So at this point, he has no control. I mean, even though he has arms, it means nothing because my legs, my pressure control his pressure. So he's not getting any advantage. On top of it, his arm's busy with my arm, and I have free arm. So I would say I have better position. Just because I did not give up angle and pressure. So that's what I want you to understand before we start talking technique. It's like number one, do not let him control pressure and angle. So what you get in any position, he's getting 2-on-1. Like, for example, you get in collar tie, right? 2-on-1, like this. You see? So that's bad position right for me. Again, he's getting it. Like get it deep, like really. So that's still, see, elbow, wrestle. Right here. See, actually I'm driving him forward and show that I'm aggressive wrestler, not him. So that's crucial defense. Now, it could be this one. You get him 2-on-1 and I grab elbow, or if you open elbow, I get an underhook. So now he has 2-on-1, I have underhook. So now I'm in better position too. So what I'm trying to tell, I start my defense from do not give up my position and start doing hand fighting. It's number one, before any technique. Now, we are talking, when he's getting 2-on-1, you see here, or, right, can you go like this? This way? Yeah. So when he's getting 2-on-1, and I go into him, you see my body? So right now, I can attack this arm. So, see here? And I break it, as he go again slow. So I break the grip. Then I'm grabbing. So I'm re-attacking him as he attacking 2-on-1. 2-on-1, make it pretty. Again, for that, it's, look at my, if I go like this, I can't do that. But if I go into him like this, you see? So again, staying with this position and concept of pressure regardless he's 2-on-1 or my 2-on-1, we try to build technique, attacking him from his position of 2-on-1. So he's getting 2-on-1 and I control pressure. So now we wrestle this position. You see, he put pressure, I put pressure. Now when I put pressure, I try to keep my legs closed. And now I snap him. So again, 2-on-1. Let's break it down. So again, like I told you before, instead of start running away from him, I go straight into him. Like before, he put pressure, get angle, I put pressure first, like into him. Instead I push him first, he pushed me back. See my leg here, kind of control his knee. And I control his arm so he can shoot. And my shoulder kind of control his shoulder. Here's the pressure. Now, when I feel he pushed me back, this arm coming like a whip, like here. And then I snap him, pushing shoulder, leg, snap him down. Sometimes he's going on his back like he did now. Most of the time he'll survive. It's going to be like a deep snap, on the lock, and so more realistic building. This position. So again, the key: do not give up position. Wrestle, I go forward. I still going forward. Still going forward. I still attacking him. Forward, forward, forward. Again, now when I use my arm, loose, it's important too. So if I grab like this, it's slow and then not powerful, then whip. It's like, so I use in my shoulder, arm, this position like, okay. Now we're doing some strategy techniques which could surprise your opponent. One of them, fake to throw by. So he's getting thrown on. Again. So let's talk about this one. Again, same concept. Getting to one, you're attacking him with the pressure. You could feel it, he losing control of the arms, but your leg's free to go. So you're attacking him with the pressure. So getting to one with the pressure, and now try to go to his leg. See, make him to believe what you do, because if you just do like something like this, he's not gonna believe. So I try to show him that I committed for this movie. So make him to react. When he's holding my arm, hips them. Now, you see my position? I just turn my arm, moving him. So it's important to turn my, see, like this way. See here. Pressure, back, take down. Again, some wrestlers do this move as defense. Some wrestlers do that as a baiting move. If I study him and I know he wants to try to get to a one, I kind of make sure he's getting it, but he does not know that I set him up. So that's like moving, and I feel like he wants to get 201. I don't it's like get 201, and he's getting 201. It's like, I got you. Do a better job. Here. Okay. Now it could be different landing. This one would be perfect one. He's just going down. See like we did now? That's a perfect landing. But sometimes he would react like he would go down and try to come up. And look what happened now. So I try to get him, he's coming up. And it's a sweep. So you're reading his body. And if you see he's coming up, sweep. So this one of real type of his position. I would say a very tricky way, kind of surprising him again. Next one, it's kind of same idea to surprise him. So again, if I see he really wants to have 2-on-1, I play like, try to get it and pretend I don't want to give him 2-on-1, but I kind of already understand his body. So I surprise him when he's getting 2-on-1, I just think, yeah. So if he's not react, I just can take him down like that. You see, like stop it here. Bring my hips in. So then, step in, hips in, just push it this way. But being honest, it happening not that often because he's aware, but he'll respond and react. So what happened here when I strike him with a smooth, like step in, you see, put pressure, he's pushing forward me. So now I know this. So now let's see how it works all together. Get into one. Again, it's similar, related to the rotation of my arm. So when he pulls my arm, my hips coming boom right here, and I turn my palm this way, not this way, this way, pushing this way. My hips here. So now he's pushing this way to survive. Now I rotate my arm this way. See from here, here. Send him forward. Now, when he's getting 2-on-1 and I bring hips, I also try to bring my arm up. So I increase leverage, watch. So my leg pinching here, but my arm coming here. More leverage here and here. Here it's not much pressure. Watch again, so my arm coming up. It's hard to do that, but higher is better. So it's getting 2-on-1 and it's here, react. Up and then down. So here, so like hips, here, rotate, down. Now let's do it fast. And if you got your hips really in and low, it could look like this too. See, for that one, I gotta drop my hips deeper and low like this. Tone one, again, strategy, I would say bait and move. On the other side. So if I feel he wants to attack this arm because I'm kind of more comfortable on the other side of inside trips. So get into one and just pull it, so make it more desirable. Get into one, make it feel like he's getting it, but I don't like it. So again, he's attacking a little bit. Inside trip, and the same side leg. So how do I do that? Again, I calculate when he's getting to a one before pressure, I just plain stolen. You see, that's gonna be stolen for a couple of seconds. He's getting to a one, and then just like pushing away, get to one for this. Pushing away. Show him I don't like it. Like literally make him believe I really don't like it. So getting to one and just and again. And then he's like, I wanna get it. So now I'm coming and I'm just like when I try make him feel like I pull away, but at the same time I just step in here. So kind of inside trip. Again. Pull. Yeah. So that's a move. Again, it's coming back to those basic when your hips coming in. You see, using his momentum. He pulls, and then you step right here. So all hips gotta be inside. See, all hips here. Inside gotta be all the way inside. Not like this. Like drag your hips all the way here. Some people do 2 on 1, but this leg stay here. You see, which is a mistake. But if you see it happening, you just do it like that. And then when he's getting it, just go here. So for guys who are doing 2 on 1, remember this is a mistake. And then I change footwork, so 2 on 1 this side, this leg gotta be forward. But some people don't do that. They wrestle, get into 2 on 1 and stay here. So if I see, I'm just doing this side. When he's attacking 2 on 1, so it's not really good. One more time. So let's break it down. Again, he's getting to a 1, I put pressure into him, push me back. So now this arm coming really loose. It's not him here. And if I see this leg, I just step, hook in here. So it's very similar to the move I showed you before, with a snap. But if your footwork really good, you can move instead of snap, you can just throw. So again, it's like snap, and then my hips coming in, and it's a throw. Very good move. Again, with guys who's develop his footwork. Go on, pressure, snap, go. So this is a move I would like to introduce you as a 4 points move, 2 on 1 defense. Okay guys, we just finished filming my technique, and I want to remind you that we went through how you get in underhook position, how you control underhook position, and attacking from underhook position, which is important. It's main position in wrestling, and then how you re-attacking from 2 on 1, famous 2 on 1 position. It's pretty cool technique I show you. I hope you enjoyed it, and I really want to appreciate my partner Joshua Feinsilver. I hope he learned a lot, and he learned it a lot today for me. And again guys, I hope you enjoyed, and if you can, please follow me on social media, my Facebook, Coach Valentin Kalika, and my Instagram, Valentin Kalika. So I would appreciate it, and you're gonna see a lot of news there. Thank you again.